We turn now to a community mourning a Pontiac man known for trying to catch online sexual predators.
His name is Robert Lee. He's also known as Bupak Shakur, and he had a large social media following.
He would pose as a young girl online and record confrontations with accused predators that he communicated with.
But investigators say one of his confrontations ended with his death. It happened at Universal Coney Island in Pontiac.
7 Action News reporter Peter Maxwell joins us now live from outside the Oakland County Sheriff's Department with how the community is remembering Lee. Peter?
Well, the victim in this case was very well known in Pontiac and very well known to law enforcement for trying to protect children from online predators. Back in January, 7 Action News spoke with Robert Lee, also known as Bupak Shakur, on social media.
I talk to a lot of victims, and they appreciate what I do.
For just over a year, Lee, a Pontiac native, used the power of social media. There, he'd pose as an underage girl to catch sexual predators.
He was really dedicated to this.
The conversations that he had with them would then be forwarded to police, and sometimes Lee himself would confront the would-be predators and even recording those interactions and then posting them on social media. And this video has almost 3,000 views.
Certainly, he was a very well-intentioned person, very much in alignment with our philosophy. We want to see child predators taken off the street, held accountable. We want to protect kids.
Lee was killed late Friday night inside Universal Coney Island near North Perry and MLK Boulevard in Pontiac. The Sheriff's Department says Lee confronted two men, ages 17 and 18, inside the restaurant, even accusing one of the men of being a pedophile.
The confrontation escalated very quickly, and ultimately the second individual in the booth produced a firearm and shot him multiple times.
After an intense search, police arrested the two men involved in Lee's shooting on Saturday. The names of the men have not been released because formal charges have not been filed. Sheriff Bouchard says Lee's work has led to the arrests and criminal charges of several men, including an Oakland County Sheriff's deputy last year. Sheriff Bouchard says the work that Lee did can be very dangerous and does not recommend that people confront predators.
Oftentimes, if you actually corner a predator, sometimes they become violent. They get trapped. They, try to get away using any means at their fingertips.
And the Oakland County Sheriff's Department is expected to turn the case over to prosecutors sometime today. And once we learn the names of those two men, we'll be sure to update you. Reporting in Pontiac, I'm Peter Maxwell, 7 Action News.
Such a sad loss for the community. Peter, thank you.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone, Virginia, as always, to give you the latest news, articles, and lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And as always, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Krakodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who walk for teaching of the truth. And of course, peace and blessings and salutation to you. I came out there that's pushing this truth throughout the full corners of the earth, sincerely to the best of their ability to scatter the full corners of the earth. With that, I want to say shalom. And of course, you already seen the video. I wanted to, put the video out first and just to get a better understanding of what's coming. But, the brother Abaya, last week, man, he made a perfect example, man. Of course, I'm going to just get it out as the title says. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. And it says, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not I will not be brought under the power of any. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because even though what he was doing by catching all these weirdos and the stuff that he was doing was an outrageous act, but at the same time though, it just wasn't lawful, man, because we live in a different society. We have to understand that we live in captivity, man, so we have to abide by the laws of the statutes and the governments of this devil, man. Okay, because again, we're in captivity. When you read the scripture, there's a lot of scriptures talks about how that we're in captivity and basically, that we have to follow, govern his rules. And of course, I ain't trying to repeat myself, but this is just a prime example, because if you take the laws into your own hands, and this is basically the outcome, man. We have to use wisdom in this truth, man. The scripture says that wisdom is the principle of all things. Therefore, get understanding. You can't be a hero and you know what I mean, like I said, man, this is not where the time to be a hero, man. Okay, the important time right now is to come back to who we are as being Hebrew Israelites and following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our abilities, man, and using it wisely, man. For example, man, you know, we know that we not eat pork. Okay, we don't eat pork. You know, just follow the basic laws, man. You know, to the best of our abilities. You know, follow the Sabbaths. You know, everything. That's lawful, man. You know that we can do and balance it, man. But we know that Scripture says, you know, in Leviticus, you know, two men lie together. You know, both abomination and bestiality and all that stuff. Of course, we're not gonna do that, man, because again, like I said before, we live in the laws of our enemies, man. Even Yahweh Shai said it when he came down, you know. And of course, I'm going to get it. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 21. They say unto him, Caesar's. Then said unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and unto the Most High things are the Most High. That's right, you know, for all the tithes and, you know, as I said before, man. You know, but at the end of the day, we still got to, pay our bills. We still got to get our daily bread, man. You know what I mean? We still got to do the things that we got to do, you know what I mean? Hey, to keep us going, you know. But ultimately, you know, the truth is always first and foremost, most important, man. You know, again, you taking the accountability in your own hands. Like I said, is you're only gonna go so far, man, until you get caught, man. All right, and hey, and that's why I brought up the scripture, Zechariah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, Therefore wait upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up unto the prey. For the determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour out mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for the earth shall devour it with the fire of my jealousy, man. So before things, hey, as of right now, we have become fishers right now, man. Right now we're doing gathering at this moment, man. Okay, when Yahweh Shai comes down and declares that it's ready to go, all, you know, through the Most High, then hey, we're ready to go. But in the meantime, right now is not the time, man, you know, because we still got to build ourselves up. Prophecies is still filling out the pages, man. You know, all the elect has not been waking up yet. You know, so right now is the time to be fishing and building ourselves up and gather as much wisdom as we can, man, because at the end of the day, we're all going to get tested, man. I know, like I said, you know, just that's my vain opinion, you know, like I said, you know, this testament yesterday, you know, at somebody's house, and then upstairs, you know, I hear the baby crying and sleeping. I'm thinking, man, they probably hurting the baby. You know, I mean, you trying to see what, you know, I mean, what was going on, man. So in my mind, you know, I'm not sure if I'm, you know, doing what I'm doing is righteous, or, you know, somebody else's business, man. You know, but at the same time, though, you know, everything is a learning lesson, man. You know, but at the same time, though, I have to understand that when times to come, man, you know, I just can't, you know, I mean, you can't be a hero and just save everybody, man. You know, because, you know, that could be a test. And like I said, the scripture also says in Israel, it says, stay away from the man had to have the power to kill, man. You know, somebody has a gun and all that stuff. You're trying to go against them. Next thing you know, your ass in the spirit world, man. You know, got to answer the Most High. You know, why have you done this foolish act? You should have used wisdom, man. Wisdom is also, you know, I mean, a very important detail that we need in these last days to come, man. You know, hey, the scripture, hey, we have to understand that, hey, the man's goings are of the Lord. How shall man know his own way? Okay, hey, the Lord said, I create peace, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. You know, everything was just a learning lesson for us, man. You know, like I said, don't take matters into your own hand. Hey, the scripture even says in Ecclesiastes, be not over righteous. Why should I destroy thyself, man? You know, you're not going to follow the law, statutes, commandment, all of it, 613 commandments, man. It's impossible, man. We're in the flesh. You know, our flesh, you know, hey, the scripture says what? Our righteous is as filthy as rags. All right. But again, you know, going back to what I was saying, man, what he did was somewhat of a righteous act, but meanwhile, at the end of the day, he took it to his own hands. And then, as you can see, it got him killed at the end of the day. And with him, no matter, hey, the scripture says what? They have zeal by not according to lines. At the end of the day, he doesn't know, let's say he didn't get the name. He probably didn't listen to the prophets, you know. And, hey, his time has come, man, you know. So all that he did, you know, basically, like I said, was really insufficient, because at the end of the day, who else did it? Chris Hansen, you know, all these other people that's doing the same thing. You know, at the end of the day, you know, that's not going to stop, you know, what's to come. Basically, which is Jacob's trouble, man. You know, because Jacob's trouble is going to be amped, you know. And this time, like I said, there's not going to be, hey, people gonna be act like brute beasts, man. And the day the scripture says, what, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, we gotta worry about ourselves and our occupant at the end of the day, man. You know, we gotta build our tabernacle, man, because the days to come is gonna be every man for himself, man. And the last thing that we want to do is not use wisdom and basically get ourselves caught out there, you know, for judgment. You know, so you know, let that be a reminder, man. You know, don't mess with other people's business, man. Let the people of the world handle that, man. You know, the brothers know what I'm trying to say, man. So at the end of the day, you know, before you act on emotion or pulse, remember, use wisdom, man, and use logic, man. You know, think of what you're getting yourself into. You know, so with that, hopefully brothers was edified. It was just a quick lesson, man. You know, at the end of the day, the title of it says, hey, all things are lawful unto me, but things are not expedient. So with that, of course, I'm going to give all praise, glory. I'm sorry, this is Great Most of Virginia, as always, to give the latest news, article, lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. And as always, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem and Kokodash. Double honor to the elders, the great millers, and the will for teaching us this truth. And of course, peace and blessings and salutation to your occupant that has put in his truth throughout the full earth, sincerely to the best abilities, scattered the full corners of the earth. With that, I want to say Kwame Ashawallah, lawful of all, Shalom.